In order to fire myself up for No More Heroes 3, I thought it was about time that I went back and replayed No More Heroes 1 and No More Heroes 2. And I am currently about halfway through No More Heroes 1, and I've been playing through it again on stream. I've been really, really enjoying it. It's been a great time. Check out my live streams I've been doing every day if you want to see live footage of that. I have been downright falling in love with this game all over again. It's phenomenal how I went from this game. Yeah, maybe it's aged a bit. Maybe it's not as good as it used to be. Not as good as I remember it. To like being blown away by it as I go through the experience. It is phenomenal how well this game has aged over the past 13 years. Far more so, I think, than other games that have came out around the same time. Better than Mass Effect, better than BioShock, better than Portal, better than a lot of these really, really overhyped AAA games that came out around that same period. Better than Fallout 3, better than Oblivion. Did Oblivion come out in 2006? It was something around those lines. There are so many games that are massively critically acclaimed, that are really big deals, right? Really big deals in the industry. Even today, Red Dead Redemption, well, that came out in 2009. None of them can match up to No More Heroes. And its sense of style, its genuine passion, its artistic value, and its sheer fun-to-play nature. It's kind of interesting how I'm playing through this game and just legitimately having fun doing basic tasks, just looking around town, running errands, working out, doing all this stuff in game to prepare for my next fight. It's incredible how much this game can do with so little. Like it is the anti AAA game, right? I said this on stream. No More Heroes technically does not have a lot going on. It's not particularly complex. It's not particularly good looking even back then. The animations aren't great. There are weird design decisions that seem like it would lead to a bad game, right? There's an entire level where it's just a giant hallway where you don't even fight a boss at the end. It's weird. It's bizarre how, in spite of all that, it still comes together and makes an actual legitimate masterpiece. You know what I mean? Like one of my favorite games on Wii, and one of my favorite games of all time, No More Heroes, a truly unique, creative experience that you can't really find anywhere else. It reminds me a lot of the kind of games you used to be able to find on Nintendo consoles, coming from creators from other companies. The Mortal Kombats, the Final Fantasies, the Contra 3s. You know what I mean? Like it has that kind of a quality to it. In the Wii era, when long after the third parties abandoned Nintendo in order to chase this PlayStation agenda, No More Heroes and Suda51 as a whole kind of reminds me of how things used to be, where people were trying new, interesting, innovative things to really put themselves out there, stuff that may or may not do well, instead of just trying to go for the mass market appeal, right? No More Heroes is something that was made because Suda wanted to make it, and that kind of just it really gives the game a value and weight to it that bigger titles, GTA 5, Minecraft, stuff like that, can never really replicate, because No More Heroes is special because it is what it is. Like, it was never intended to be a huge juggernaut franchise, and it still ended up having a dedicated cult following, like myself, like everyone who's ever played the game really knows that this is a great video game. And I particularly am very, very interested in seeing just how how No More Heroes 2 stacks up and how No More Heroes 3 turns out when it releases later this year, hopefully later this year. We were talking about a potential delay before even the coronavirus, so it may come out early 2021. It may come out even later than that. We'll have to see, but I personally am very, very eager to see just what Suda comes up with No More Heroes 3. It is my most anticipated new Switch title for a reason, and it's because the No More Heroes series has done nothing but impress me since I first played it all those years ago. I am intending on buying No More Heroes 3 day one. I will support it. I am going to play this game, and it is going to be a great time. I love this game. I love this series. I love this developer, and I want to see more of these games, more of these kind of games on Nintendo Switch.